I'm John, and tonight I want answers about the Zika virus. There's no stopping us now because we're live.
John wants answers. Give John answers. John wants answers. You gotta give John answers now.
Woo! That's our tonight's house band. It is Captain Flapjack in the Syrup Sisters.
Yeah.
And they are,
She got promoted.
She got promoted?
Yeah, last I heard it was Lieutenant Flapjack. Yeah. So she must have done good.
We have Natalie Hoppener. We have Michael Scalisi. We have Chris Antimary, sorry. And we have Martine Marconcini. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's a whole mess of Syrup Sisters is what that is.
you would think, Syrup Sisters, you think one of the guys would be the captain and the lady would be the Syrup Sister.
No. Don't be.
That's not what I heard.
Don't be uncool, man.
I'm not saying a lady can't be a captain. I'm not saying that.
No, it certainly can.
I'm saying that usually dudes aren't sisters. That's all I'm saying.
Again, we're not hip enough for this band.
It's a new
We
world.
are nowhere near hip enough for this band.
While we're not hip enough, check your calendars. If it says March 10th, then we're live. My first witness tonight is Keith Stattenfield.
I'm your only witness.
Only witness.
Yeah.
Well, no, we have people are watching.
Are they going to witness anything?
Everyone's going to watch us do this. He's the host of Keith Explains, another fine show on this station, KMBT.
Yeah.
And he's my guest tonight because he's a news junkie, history buff.
Yes.
And is he a Santa Clara council member?
I'm not. No,
Not.
I was not selected.
Oh, well then never mind then.
Yeah.
Okay. We have to start off with some old business. Last month, we took your tweets, and then I blame you guys. You guys tweeted too late. Because when I was done reading the tweets, that's when they all came in.
Wow.
Right. So, for example, John
So it's
Thompson.
like, what if they were just like a little late?
They were a little late.
Maybe they were watching a little behind.
It might have been like a time delay.
Yeah.
So
We could blame Ustream. We could blame Ustream.
Start your tweeting now. Okay. John Thompson said, are you prepared to endorse the presidential candidate on tonight's program?
No.
I told you I wasn't, because tonight would have been last month, and I
No,
didn't.
and you
so
weren't.
no.
Wait, let's cut this off at the pass. How about tonight?
Tonight.
No.
I'm not going to
No, we're
endorse
not.
any
No.
particular candidate.
No.
I'm going to anti-endorse Donald Trump.
Okay. Unendorsed.
Okay.
Recommend against.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. You know this is being recorded.
I know it's being recorded. I'm standing by.
Okay.
I stand by my claim. Turd Ferguson, 88, says you don't know the plight of black people.
That's correct.
Correct.
That's correct. We don't.
Daniel Dunn, John, did your buddy, I think it means you,
Yeah.
turn a bandana into a shirt?
No, it's a Hawaiian shirt. It was a Hawaiian shirt.
It was a Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Much like today's shirt.
Much like today's shirt. I don't remember which shirt I had last month, but it was probably similar.
Turd Ferguson says, vote Trump, you ugly guys.
Oh.
Who's he referring to vote Trump? Because we were here, but we're not the ugly guys. I don't know who that was.
Let's get our crack research staff on that one.
And then Daniel
We
Dunn,
can follow up next month.
why are you guys discussing each other's caucuses? Well, that just sounds dirty.
It does.
Yeah.
Hi.
Now we're back to Turd again.
Turd.
Wayne and Garth have aged terribly.
We have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes on to say, this is worse than Schoolhouse Rock. Well, of course, Schoolhouse Rock
Rock
was
rules,
wonderful.
man.
That was a great show.
That was fabulous.
We
like
can't be
I
better
still
than
know
that.
things because of Schoolhouse Rock.
I like how a bill becomes a law.
Well, yeah, that one turns out to be little misleading.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but like the adjectives and adverb stuff, that's still
Oh,
true. All that
conjunction-
stuff's still true.
Conjunction,
yeah,
junction?
conjunctions.
And lolly, lolly, get your adverbs here?
Get your adverbs here.
Yeah, I know. And he concludes, Turd, with Hillary won in Iowa, which I guess on February 11th was breaking news.
Okay.
Now it's old news.
No,
No one
it's
cares.
not breaking. I mean, she still did win in Iowa. I mean, it's still true.
It's still true.
Yeah.
Not breaking news. This is a breaking news show.
This is not a breaking news show.
New business, breaking news.
Yes.
This show is now playing at the University of Central Arkansas.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are
expanding.
There are more places where we
There
are
are more
now.
places people aren't watching us.
okay. Hey, we'll be taking your tweets.
Next
So-
month. Next month. We'll take them
Well,
next
no,
month.
tweet now. Start tweeting now so we can get to them during the break. Tweet us at John Wants Answer.
Answer.
No
The
S
last
on
S
the
stands
end.
for suck.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you don't like Twitter, I don't like Twitter. Go to our website, johnwantsanswers.com.
Why do you have a Twitter account?
Click
then?
on the Well, because
I mean, why do you just tell people to go to the website all the time?
the kids today like the Twitter.
No, the kids say they like the Snapchat.
The Snapchat?
Yeah, the Snapchat.
Oh,
Like no one under 25 uses Twitter.
Oh, okay. We should get Snapchat. That's not the place where you turn it on and you see penises, is it? Like guys showing their
Yes, but
It
that's
is?
the internet.
I don't want to see that. Thanks to our sponsor, executive producer, Brian Westphal. He was unable to attend today.
Not able to attend.
Doesn't like us.
I think it's that. I think he's rescuing orphans again.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if he hears of a fire and orphans are involved,
Bang, he's
off like
there.
a rock. Yeah.
Good man, good man.
Good man.
The
Good
opinions stated here are my own, not necessarily those of my company. All right. Well, let's get into it. Our first topic, Zika virus.
Zika virus. Don't get pregnant.
All right. Well, you were in the Caribbean.
I was in Caribbean. I was in the Caribbean.
Caribbean. Do you have Zika?
Not that I know of.
How would you know if you had Zika?
Definitively, I think I'd have to have a blood test
So you
for
could have-
Zika antibodies.
you
But
could
I
have
didn't
it.
have any of the symptoms.
What are the symptoms?
It's like a low-grade flu.
Okay.
You have to get a rash over your whole body, tiny red bumps,
And also the babies.
and your whole body hurts.
Okay.
It's kind of like a flu. It's
like a
It's a
flu.
flu.
So many sicknesses are just like flus.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you were like a hypochondriac and you had the flu, you'd think you'd have
Zika. All
any
the
number of
time.
things.
Yeah.
West Nile virus, probably the same kind
West
of
Nile
symptoms.
virus is in fact related to the Zika virus.
Bird flu, and all
Yeah,
that.
not bird flu.
But the Zika is special in that if you were to make a baby, it would have a small head. Is that correct?
It is believed, but not conclusively proven,
Really?
that there is some potential link between women being infected with the Zika virus at some particular point early in development of children, of the fetus, and the development of microencephaly. I should have paid more attention in medical school. But it's a
So-
disease where the brain doesn't fully develop.
So right now,
In fact, lots of it doesn't develop.
it's still rumor and innuendo right now because it's not conclusive.
It's not proven, but it is
pretty
strongly
solid?
suspected.
Okay. How would someone catch this?
It is transmitted by mosquitoes.
Those darn
In
mosquitoes.
that mosquitoes can harbor the Zika virus in their little mosquito guts. And when they bite you, since mosquitoes kind of bite you and then there's some backflow of the stuff from their guts into you first before they
Yeah.
start sucking blood out. Yeah, they're
terrible.
disgusting little creatures.
I know. Right.
Yeah. Like I would not miss them. Like bats would miss them because they eat tons of them. But
yeah.
I would not miss mosquitoes if they just disappeared off the face of the earth tomorrow.
You know, you should be happy you're in California because
Yeah, we really don't have mosquitoes.
there's a
here.
lot less mosquitoes here than where I come from.
Yeah,
I come from British
came from
Columbia.
Wisconsin. They were just
Yeah. A lot of big ones in Wisconsin, I bet, yeah.
yeah. You go out in the country and like at dusk, and suddenly there's this fog that you're like, where'd that fog come from? No, it's mosquitoes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes, they breed in the standing water.
Yes. Yes.
So if you have a pool, swimming pool, you're going to kill us all.
now most swimming pools circulate the water.
Okay. But those people,
And they
those
have chlorine.
deadbeats who like don't
But like
pay
yeah,
attention.
like if you turn your pump off.
Yeah.
For
and
3
if the
months.
chlorine kind of
Yeah.
wears off, then you're
then the vector people come by, and then they write you a ticket, and then they throw this crap on the surface of your pool that puts an oil sheen over it.
okay.
Kills mosquitoes. Mosquito
Whenever-
larvae.
I have like buckets in my backyard. Occasionally it rains and then there's like water in the buckets. And I make sure I go out and I dip them over.
Wow.
So there's no standing
You're
water.
freaky diligent.
I know.
Why don't you just get rid of the buckets?
That's where I put my weeds in. My weed.
Okay. Why don't you poke a hole in the bottom of the bucket then?
Well, then all the
Then all the weed will fall out.
yeah.
See, weeds don't fall out through holes in buckets. That's not how. What kind of weed are we talking about here?
Just weeds in my backyard.
Like dandelion weeds.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Let's say dandelion weeds. Yeah. Yeah. they're
Okay.
close. Is there a vaccine for this?
No,
virus?
they don't have one yet. They're working on it.
They're working on it. Aren't all vaccines kind of, they just actually give you some Zika and your body goes, whoa, I don't want Zika, and it makes stuff to anti-Zika yourself?
No.
And that's not how all
That's not how all vaccines are, no.
Okay.
I mean, that's how some are.
Oh.
I mean, generally, they want to take some fairly stable portion of the protein on the outside of the viral shell and create some analog for that they can inject into your body, and your body will see that and develop antibodies to it.
Okay, so let's say I
Like
get
in the old days, they used to, they used to kill the polio vaccine, and then they'd stick it in you. And they didn't really kill the polio vaccine. They were kind of trimming it at a point where part of the vaccine would be there enough to cause your body to develop antibodies to that part, but not the part that would actually let it replicate or cause polio.
So if there was no vaccine, let's say you had the Zika.
Yes.
I'm assuming you do have it. Would you ever like get rid of it, or would you like always be a
Your
carrier?
body gets rid of it. I mean, like most diseases, you clear most of it out of your system.
Okay.
I don't know if it has any particular reservoir in the human body. Like, I mean, the herpes virus can apparently hide deep in your lymph nodes and come back. Chicken pox. If you get chicken pox, there's chicken pox in your in your body your whole life, because it comes back as shingles when you're like in your 60s.
Oh, yeah. I had the chicken pox, so I was told I was never going to
probably get shingles
again.
Yeah, you get shingles someday.
Oh.
You got that to look forward to.
Shingles sounds like stuff on my
It's horrible.
roof.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's a horrible disease.
Is it similar to the things on my roof? Is that what it's named after?
No, it's not.
What is shingles?
It's just like horrible, scratchy things all over your skin that are really painful.
Oh, sounds terrible.
It is.
So, because we're men and
Yes.
we don't make the babies,
We don't. Well, we contribute. I mean, I don't, but
I don't either. Is there any harm to us getting the Zika besides we have the flu-like symptoms?
they think in some small fraction of the cases it might develop into these other neurological bad diseases. They don't know yet for sure. They also now think you can transmit Zika sexually.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Another thing to worry about
men
sexually?
with Zika have given it to their wives.
Isn't it because like there's like a mosquito?
No.
No. Man.
Yeah. Like they had an aid worker, like in Zika territory.
An AIDS worker?
Like aid worker.
Got it.
Flew back home, no Zika at home. Developed Zika symptoms shortly after getting home. Then a couple weeks later, his wife developed Zika syndromes. Yeah.
Terrible stuff.
Terrible stuff.
All right.
Don't get Zika, people.
Well,
if you can avoid it.
Yeah. Avoid it.
And if
what can we do to avoid getting Zika?
Well, they're trying to kill mosquitoes.
Okay.
They're trying to. I mean, they got all kinds of crazy ideas. First, they'll develop a virus for Zika, or an
antivirus.
Antivirus.
Yeah. Okay.
For Zika at some point.
That's planned.
They're trying to genetically tweak mosquitoes so that they are no longer susceptible to holding on to the Zika virus.
There's a lot.
And then they would release a billion of those mosquitoes in the areas where there are mosquito. Right? They're just trying to replace the bad mosquitoes with good mosquitoes, which seems to me is
they're just trying
like,
to play with God.
Yeah,
they're playing God. At this
they're
point.
trying to play God.
Yeah. It's not going to work out. It's going to end badly. There's going to be like a movie about this.
Yeah.
About how the whole human race dies because of this crazy thing we tried to do.
Yeah, this or the Jurassic Park.
All right, well, we have to stop now for a break. And we come back, I'm really excited about this. We're going to have Captain Flapjack and their Sip Sisters sing us a song.
And the Syrup Sisters.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're named after any particular syrups.
Oh, I hope it's Canadian maple syrup.
It's 100% Canadian maple.
100%
All right,
Canadian.
all right, the
Okay.
good stuff, the good
All
stuff.
three.
No Aunt Jemima.
Yeah, all right.
I was thinking like boysenberry. When I was little, I used to like boysenberry syrup.
Okay. So, don't go away.
Yeah. Please.
All right. So let's check. Think anyone tweeted us? I have heard no beeps
I don't think
on
anyone
my
tweeted you.
devices. So the
Wouldn't it be
chance of
funny if if Ustream was always like 20 minutes behind?
20 minutes?
So like no one could actually tweet us live?
We'd always get the tweets the next show.
Yeah.
It would
If they were living in Mountain View, they could watch us live.
right.
Or we don't
Cupertino.
actually know if we're on
Or Los Altos.
live in Mountain View because no one has ever called or tweeted
People
us from
have.
there.
I think Bobby once did.
Yeah, he doesn't count. He's the
I don't have any new PSAs yet. We're hoping June. We're hoping June we're going to get new PSAs, and they're going to be incredible. Oh no!
I talked to a guy, Tom from New Hampshire, who said he could get me on all the public access stations in New Hampshire.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you meet Tom?
He was in the boat. He was in the boat with me.
I have a lot of spam.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to read these spams. So I just
No, don't.
No, some of these are just terrible.
Okay, let me see.
Wait, why is there an email from me saying work at home with this brand new app? It's not. This is not.
This is insane.
They're sending me spam from myself,
Yeah.
and it's signed Mr. Guff. I am not Mr. Guff. Okay. Let's make up tweets. What's a tweet that someone would send us?
A good-looking guy in the Hawaiian shirt.
That's just a. That's just a
Yeah, no one
subject.
sent us that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would never happen.
Why are you still on air?
Yeah, why are you people still in the air? After Trump is president, we won't be on the air anymore.
Or you'll be
I mean, you,
broadcasting
because
from another
you will have been evicted back to Canada, I assume.
We'll be on Trump national television.
Yeah. I'm going to move my chair. I think it's a little
we're
wrong.
going back live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
And we're back. And here to play I'm in Love with the Lemur is Captain Flapjack and the Syrup Sisters.
I was dancing out near Opulent Temple late one night when I found myself dancing with a sexy beast in a dusty furry suit. I couldn't tell if they were a boy or a girl. But that didn't matter to me, no. It just didn't matter. 'Cause I'm in love with a lemur. But the lemur is not in love with me. I'm in love with a lemur. But the lemur was not in love with me.
It all started when I was working as a scientist, studying primates in Madagascar. But I'd go home because one day I fell and broke my femur. It broke my heart because it broke my heart because I'm in love with a lemur.
But the lemur is not in love with me. I'm in love with the lemur. But the lemur is not in love with me.
I used to think that looking for sight was just a cliche. But when morning came, I was falling hard. So I said, hey, why don't we go back to my town? And Lemur said,
You seem like a pretty nice guy and all. You're fun to dance with, but I think we should just be friends.
oh, snap! I was crushed. My friend Pat came up to me and she said,
Hey, Captain!
yeah, sister?
Do you want to know how to get a lemur to fall in love with you?
Hell yeah.
I think I can help you out. Just listen up. Lemurs are gregarious creatures. They like to snuggle with their friends. They live in matriarchal societies. So listen close and do just what she says. Then you'll be in love with the lemur, and the lemur will be in love with you. You'll be in love with the lemur, and the lemur will be in love with you.
cheers for Captain Flapjack and the Syrup Sisters.
Yeah, yeah.
Great job, guys.
Yeah. Only one observation. I mean, it's all good advice in that song.
All right.
But lemurs don't talk.
They don't?
I suspect that was someone dressed up like a lemur. Just a guess.
I used to watch.
They're also very small. They're very small.
Yeah, they're cute.
And nocturnal.
Yeah. I used to watch Penguins of Madagascar. They had lemurs in that show.
They did, yes.
Everyone talked in that show. All right, we're going to take our tweets now.
Yeah, there were no tweets, were there?
We got a tweet from
We got a tweet, man.
Frank Strum.
Yes.
And he says, how is it that you guys are still on the air? Well, it turns out you don't need to be good
You don't need to be.
to stay.
In fact, it's helpful if you're
here.
not. It's helpful if you're not.
You just got to not be.
You got to have an
breaking the
executive
rules.
producer
Yeah.
who's got some pull.
Right.
Yeah.
Although we lost ours today.
Mr. Westbrook.
I don't know what's going to happen tonight. This might be our last show without our executive producer here. All right. So that's our tweet.
Wait, you mean I get my Thursdays back? If this was our last show, like I could plan something for next month.
Next month, I know you're looking. I know you can't wait till April 14th to see our show again, but you'll be
I can wait.
disappointed. There'll be an encore presentation because we'll be off.
Really?
Yeah, we're coming back May 12th.
Is it because of the tax day thing?
No, I wouldn't say I'm fleeing to Canada.
Okay. But just in case.
I just won't be in this country.
Wow.
For a short amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I quickly want to talk about powers of the president.
Okay.
In particular,
U.S. president.
U.S. president. There was this candidate running for president.
Yes.
His name is Donald Trump.
I think it's Trump. I think they changed it.
Oh, no, originally his name was Trump.
Yeah, but I think they
or
changed
something,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No one can spell Trump.
So he's running for president, and he is making some crazy claims. For example, he wants to build a wall between this country and Mexico.
Yes.
That's the country to the south of us.
Yes.
And he wants the Mexicans to pay for it.
Yes, he said that.
He said that. And he's going if they don't, he's going to break treaties. Like there's a North American Free Trade Agreement that says you can't levy all these tariffs.
That's correct.
Can the president willy-nilly just break treaties?
No, they got to have the Senate.
The Senate has to agree to this.
And I don't even know how you break a treaty, actually.
I used to stop.
I mean, you probably have a vote to say we're breaking this treaty, and then like they go to international court.
Wow, you have to go to international court?
Well, presumably they would. I mean, you don't have to, but I'm sure the other side, after you broke the treaty, would.
There's the Mexicans and the Canadians are involved in this treaty.
Yes.
So they have to go to the Netherlands to, where is it, The Hague, where the international court is?
I'm not sure if that's where the NAFTA court is, but
and
maybe.
It's been notarized there, okay. Second, so that needs Senate. He can't do that. Next, he wants to bar Muslims from entering the country. Like entering completely or just immigrating?
He said many things.
He said many things. Can he bar Muslims from entering
Probably
the country?
not.
Probably not.
No.
He probably need the Congress for that too. Right?
Well, I think the Supreme Court would have some things to say about.
And well, we recently had a Supreme Court justice pass.
Yes.
And they don't want to
on a ranch.
They don't want to let Obama pick a new one.
They don't.
Because he'd be a Democrat. They want to have Republican. Could that mean that if it's too many Republicans that they would not let Muslims in the country?
It's hard. You never know. Well, let's hope not. Let's hope not.
But
let's hope we maintain a good moral foundation for our country.
Right.
Based on an actual interpretation of the Constitution.
Yeah. And so he's suggesting unconstitutional things that he can't carry out.
That'd be my claim. Yeah, I would say that.
Some people say that Obama is using executive orders to skirt the Constitution.
Some people say that.
Yeah, some people say that.
I don't think he is most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Most of the time.
Well, you never know. I mean, you got to wait for the Supreme Court to say whether it was legal or not.
Right. Okay.
So far, they haven't said anything was illegal, except for that one.
The one thing. What thing was illegal?
What'd they say wasn't legal? There was something with Obamacare where he had mumble executive order, and they were like, no, you can't do that.
Oh. But I heard they've upheld most of Obamacare.
Yeah.
Because it's been challenged.
Multiple times.
Yeah, multiple times. So it's all good. Tell me some other things that Donald Trump has said that...
Man, I should have prepared.
If only you had the questions.
Yeah.
Ahead of time.
That wasn't one of the questions.
What other commitments has he made?
Oh, I never read the last question. We never get to the last topic.
Oh, I have something left over.
Yeah.
in this case.
Yeah.
When should I say milady to someone?
Well, a SERP sister. It would be
Okay.
appropriate to call a SERP sister milady.
Well,
If you were
Okay.
trying to speak, well, first of all, it should be to a lady. or-
so in this case, not a SERP sister, because SERP sisters are not ladies.
Well, but they're SERP sisters. Don't judge them. Is what I'm saying. You
I'm not. I'm just
can't judge a book by the cover. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But if
you're
you turn the book
saying-
over, there's often a lot of things in the back,
that you can
like
look
other
at to-
people, what they've said about the book, and you can in fact judge a book by the back.
the back cover.
Yeah, that second part people don't mention very often, but you often can judge a book by the recommendations in the back.
Okay.
Or you could open it up and read those little flippy side things.
So if I look at the back of a SERP sister, I can
Look
decide
at the back
whether
of
to
a SERP
say-
sister.
I could say.
You could
Would you call that
decide.
milady?
I'm going to say left to right. No. No, but maybe. And definitely. Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, we are running out of time, and we want to hear more. So, a reminder: next episode, new episode is May 12th.
Yeah.
We'll be running reruns.
What's
next
the
week.
topic in May?
It's too far off to tell. I don't know until
Until
say
like Tuesday when you mail them to me.
Tuesday is when I'm like, we
Yeah.
gotta make a show.
We gotta.
Stay tuned after this for Atlas of Thought on His Net.
That's not.
What's that weirdest name of the show?
It's crazy.
And then What the Bleep? Hey, that's Jim's show. Am I
Yeah.
on tonight's show?
I don't know.
Oh, he doesn't know. He knows. He's not.
He's not telling you.
He's
You're not.
No, if
You're not on
it's a
tonight's
show,
show.
you're not.
I'm not on the new shows. I got them
No.
off.
You got. Yeah.
All
I've
right.
seen you on Jim's show. You should not be on Jim's show.
Okay.
You blush far too much.
All right. We'll see you next time. And take it away, the Captain Flapjack and the SERP sisters.
Sisters.
1, 2, 3. Life is simple, just one goal. Isn't really very much to do. Doesn't matter what you do. In the end, we'll swim through. Take it in and spit it out. Stop your feet and scream it loud. You'll find the way, no time to doubt. That's perfect. Do it again. Do it again. Breathing in is the hardest thing. Breathing out is the nothing that's true. Never on that last day. It's everything is I can do. Everybody's got advice. Woo!